The canvas of Prairie Rattler is 9 feet across and 7 feet high and is filled almost entirely with an image of a rattlesnake. The snake's enormous head sits in the center and stares directly at the viewer. The rest of its body curls away and then circles back into the foreground, with the snake's tail, the rattler itself, curving out of the frame on the lower right. The colors shade from pale beige to deep blacks and browns, with underlying hints of vivid purple, green, and blue. With its painstaking depiction of the snake's skin texture and realistic lighting effects, this painting could easily be mistaken for a photograph. Each scale of the snake's skin appears in almost microscopic detail. If you get very close, they melt into abstract shapes, resembling flower petals or seashells.
Don Coen uses an airbrush. So on the surface of this entire painting, there's probably 1 or 2 tablespoons of paint. So the mist of the paint then builds up over layers. So he does take his own photographs. He uses them as the basis for his compositions, then draws directly on the canvas to get the basic shapes. So if you look carefully, you can still see the pencil lines underneath those thin layers of airbrushed on acrylic paint.
Because rattlers evoke fear and revulsion, curator Mindy Besaw thought twice before acquiring this painting, which she first saw in the artist's studio outside of Boulder, Colorado.
A rattlesnake is a hard subject, but the rattlesnake is maybe an unsung hero. Don Coen would say, if one truly looks closely at a rattlesnake, you will see what a magnificent creature they really are. I could not get the rattlesnake painting out of my head. I knew that was the painting we needed for the Whitney.